Good evening, dear viewers, and welcome to this special program, which is brought by Centenary Committee of the Holy Family Parish in Palotaka, as we prepare to celebrate 100 years of faith. This is a special moment that will bring people who have been well connected with Palotaka, people who have been in touch with Palotaka, who knows the history of Palotaka. And today with me, we are pleased to have one of our elder in the community who is going to introduce himself shortly. Ladid, Paul, you are welcome. Thank you for this opportunity, for giving us the chance to come and see you in your house. So may you please introduce yourself fully to our viewers.
I'm Paul Omoya Thomas, an elder in a Choli community. I was born in 1947 in Palotaka, at the foot of the mountain, Lerwa Mountain, which is Loti, of course, Sobo area. I came to know about the Italians when they came, the missionaries, I mean. Missionaries, when they came, of course, they came, some of them came through Khartoum, which is Sudan, and some of them also came through East Africa, the nearby Uganda. The coming of the missionaries, it was in 1920, is when they arrived Khartoum and they proceeded to South Sudan, whereby they have the mission work, and they arrived in Palotaka, in Upper Lerwa. That was in the same year, in 1920. When they arrived, before going to Palotaka, the people were at the mountain, Loti Mountain, by then. All the Obo community, and also when people were fighting themselves, the community from Parajok also ran on top of the mountain. Everybody was up until 1822, when the British came. 1922, when the British came, they ordered people by force. They forced them to come down. By then, of course, in 1925, the construction of Palotaka started. The missionaries, after coming from Uganda, that was Father Sreda and Gamareto. These people came, they came to Lower, and they proceeded to Juba. By then, our people knew, of course, there were also some Acholis from South Sudan who were baptized in Gulu by then. And they knew, they saw also their brothers there, they're writing their names, and they could read and write perfect. They read the Bible in the mission, in the church. Then when the missionaries came to South Sudan, they came with some of them. And from there they were left in Lower. The parish priest was in Lower already by then. And they proceeded to Bahr el-Jebel. Bahr el-Jebel was the capital of Gondokoro by then. Gondokoro was the province, I think, by then. And they got permission from the governor of going to Lerwa, Upper Lerwa, and they start the mission there. So when they went to Lerwa, in 1925, these people started clearing Upper Lerwa after meeting Aburi, the chief of Abo, in Lowudo. Lowudo was the center by then, which is called Taya. It is called Taya by then. That was the center of actually all. And the British also situated there. They built their own office, administration office. And the government actually started. People began to know about the government activities.
Maybe before you go further, you mentioned that people were forcibly told to come down from the mountain. Was there any clear reason given as to why people should come down from the mountain?
Yes. You know, there was really a condition. There was a condition. Upper Lerwa is a very cool place. It was very cool beyond even control. It is actually, the altitude was about 1,400 meters above the sea level. So the place was so cool, and even the priest that built the church, the small church in Upper Lerwa, was also affected, and he died. It's called 𝐾𝐥𝐝𝐞𝐬, which actually called Lesotho.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also mentioned about one of the Italian priests, Sereda, who was among the first priests who came to them. Do you remember some other priests who were with them?
Yes, Gamoreto, also one of them, and others. I have the detail in the paper, which will help you, of course, in making a very clear report.
Okay.
We quoted this one actually when Father Gary was in Palotaka.
Okay.
And the history, the book was there. I was able to get some piece. That is why I have to write it clearly so that you compare and make a proper history of Palotaka.
Very good.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly as you mentioned. Now as we prepare for the celebration of 100 years of faith, from the starting time when the construction of Palotaka started in 1925 until this year, we are making 100 years of faith. What can you tell us about the benefit of Palotaka to actually community? What have we contributed? Or what has we benefited as actually community from the church?
Actually, the missionaries have done a great job. They brought education to our community. When the missionaries advanced, of course, when they came in 1930 to 31, they brought some sisters. First, they brought two sisters from Khartoum, and they came to Wau, Baragazan. Then they were brought up to Lerwa. The mission was to carry on the words of, what is it?
Evangelization
to the community. Yeah. Because the people were actually zero completely.
Yeah.
So, and they found that also when Lerwa started, they built, of course, the school, the elementary school in Lerwa, Upper Lerwa, and as well as the catechumens were there. And they also baptized some Christians, few of them, and they had also matrimony in Lerwa before coming down. The idea actually was the education that benefited the people so most in actually area as a whole.
Yeah.
They started, of course, with the training of catechists in Upper Lerwa, and some of them also passed. They were sent to Rajaf, and the second batch were sent to Okaru when Okaru was when they started. Okaru was taken from Palotaka when they took it there, and people benefited, of course, education so much.
Okay.
And as well as also building trust and relationship among the community of actually, and actually also with the Ugandan as well.
Okay.
Because most of these people also, they got, at least they have seen something little from Uganda. But the benefit was when they transferred, when Upper Lerwa was transferred to Palotaka. Then from there, of course, Palotaka was constructed. The church was built using the local material. They burned bricks from there. and they burned also the tiles from Palotaka. They have some woods, of course, from there. They did not bring building material from outside.
Okay.
So the same also with schools. They built elementary school, and they built the teachers training college also in Palotaka. So those who pass from elementary school will be taken to the teachers training college. So from there they have to teach teachers, and they teach also people who could advance. They go ahead, and most of them were taken to Okaro. Again from Okaro it was returned to Palotaka again. So people benefited the whole of Eastern Equatoria, and even the Western Equatoria plus the Central Equatoria here, they benefited all from Palotaka. That was the only school by then which actually benefited everybody. And most of the people that finished the institute from Palotaka were ministers. Yeah, were ministers.
That's great
those
to
of
hear.
Odugo and so many others. Those of Esbon were teachers from Western Equatoria.
Yeah. So it means the benefit of Palotaka was not only to actually community, they are also it's general from the people from South Sudan.
Exactly.
Many people benefited in terms of their educations and also catechism from Palotaka. Now, recently we had a team that went to Palotaka, and there were concerns raised that Palotaka had been completely destroyed. It is not in its former glory. So do you have any story about what happened exactly, the devastation caused in Palotaka throughout these different wars that happened? What exactly happened?
Yeah, I may start from Anyanya 1. Of course, the First World War and the Second World War did not affect the community so much. But when there was Anyanya 1 struggle, this is where most of our communities from South Sudan, they had to flee. They've took refuge in Uganda. The whole area of Acholi was actually abandoned. Everybody ran for their own lives, and the mission as well was abandoned. Now, after the agreement, when 1972 agreement was signed, Palotaka became the grouping area for the Anyanya 1. That was first. So when they were there, of course, soldiers are soldiers. They touch here and there, and windows were broken and other things. And again, when in 1983, when the SPLA started, some of us joined and went in the bush. After coming back from there, Palotaka was existing. It was actually the schools open. It was running very, very well. I even studied there in Palotaka, in senior secondary school, where the people who opened, the first people who opened Palotaka Senior Secondary School. And then we continue until 1983, whereby again the SPLA started. They went to the bush, fighting against the Khartoum regime, and took them 11 years. 21 years. Then when people came back from there, again from Ethiopia, fighting actually the whole area, people have been fighting. So
these are different factions of SPLA.
Different factions of SPLA. And also the Ugandans.
LRA.
Yeah, LRA. When the government was sent away from there, the LRA came there. And the SPLA as well, they were there. And Khartoum government, of course, bombarded the area seriously. This is where most of the buildings were broken. And even the church was destroyed, partly. They had a very big crack that continued to make the church weak. And
Yeah.
Yes. But most of the damages which was done there, it was done by the LRA.
Okay.
They destroyed the houses, they uproot all the iron seats, and even dismantle the classes. They're using the tire, I mean the bricks for building their own tukul. You see, this is all the effect of war.
Yeah, exactly.
And we have been thinking, by then we started also meeting the ambassador. We talked to our government that since Palotaka has taught a lot of people, and we need also the participation of the government, our own government. And also we contacted the ambassador of Uganda here in South Sudan, in Juba. We contacted, and the response was a bit positive. They also carried the same messages to their leadership, to the government. And but we waited, and also another factions. You know, this the IO also came in the area again. Then everything Palotaka could not develop, could not give and get any chance of development. But otherwise, our government by then they responded positively that if there's anything regarding Palotaka, then the community has to be mobilized. People come to them, then they will see. The same with Uganda. So Father 𝐏𝐴𝐾𝐴 was following this for all this. I mean, those time when he was in Palotaka.
Okay.
But with the disturbances, could not make it to materialize.
Thank you for that. Now let's come to the preparation for the celebration of the 100 years of faith. As we know, the centenary is just approaching. The event is going to take place on the 11th of January next year. It has been pushed to that time from the 28th of the official day should have been the 28th of December, which is the feast of the Holy Family Parish. But due to some reasons beyond our control, we have been told that the event is going to be on the 11th. Now, what message can you pass to the people? Because at the moment, the committee are working tirelessly to ensure that at least resources are mobilized that will be able to help in the preparations. So if there is any encouraging message to our Choli community on what they can be able to do in order to be prepared for the upcoming celebration.
Yes, it is true. You cannot, Palotaka celebration cannot go without contribution from the sons of the area, especially I'm beginning from the Choli community. It is our duty, first of all, you see, to clear around our houses so that we live safely. The success will not start from up, but it has to start from down, which means we should be the one who should involve ourselves at least into do contribution so that the success is done. This is one. Secondly, it's our government also. Palotaka mission do not educate only the sons of Acholi or even, but it educated actually the whole South. People got education, but otherwise even the teachers, they taught in Palotaka. And they were paid by the missionary, partly also were paid by the government. So it is also our duty to see into it that we also have to contribute as a government, because our eyes started opening from Palotaka, especially from here, even in Baragazal. We are getting priests from Baragazal, by the way, even from Malakal. The priests came from there, they were coming from there, and the sisters were coming from there. So they started the work from here, opening the eyes of the people. And it is our duty now to contribute. But if, of course, we know our situation economically, we are better off, but still we are eating. What we are eating also partly has to be contributed so that the next success of the celebration of Palotaka.
Yeah. Very important point here. I pick one important point that we, the son and daughter of Palotaka, should be the first to initiate any program. And then whoever will come later will just maybe to complement on what we have started as sons and daughter of Palotaka. Yeah, maybe we'll give you the last chance if there is any message you want to pass to the community as we prepare for these upcoming events together with Christmas. What is your final message?
Yeah, the success usually comes from the community. We have to start from home. Our community actually should look into it that what is contributed should be enough for the people who are going. It is we to start. Our government, we need security to be availed so that people celebrate and the roads are to be protected so that we do it peacefully and calm. Especially those who will be coming from all parts of South Sudan, and they have to be saved because that celebration is not for only the community of Acholi, but it is for the community of South Sudan at large.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Listeners, we have come to the end of this short interview. This is a special program, as we mentioned, with one of the community leaders who has the history of Palotaka. And we shall continue to get in touch with other people who have also been part and parcel of the Palotaka history. Once again, thank you very much and continue to follow us. Thank you. It's okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.